When I tell you for the culture!
We're gonna be screen printing on skateboards today, just one, because I got a new type of brand from a different manufacturer that I want to buy from, because they're cheaper for a bundle that I usually get, and they look a little bit stronger than the ones that I usually get. But here we're gonna like I said, screen print, show you how to start your own company, skateboard company, even though that mine is not humongously big, and you know I do all the work on them. I used to make the skateboards from scratch, like from, I used to get them in big sheets of plywood, cut them out myself, make my own shapes and do all that stuff. But it took too much work to make 10 of them. It would take like 8 hours to make just one, because you'd have to cut it out, shape it out. It was just a big hassle than screen print on it. But now I'm getting these blank boards that are really good and really sturdy, and I print on them and make them my own brand. Basically, that's how skateboards are made. You find a good wood manufacturer, and then you just put your own logo on it, then you brand it, and then it's yours. The way that I'm doing things is totally grassroots, I guess you could call it. Just do it all myself. But don't let nobody try to tell you can't do it. Even though that I'm small and I sell skateboards periodically, like just once in a while, basically. And even though I really don't make that much profit off of skateboards, because 95% of the time when I try to sell a skateboard, people try to get stuff for free. I'm giving you, the consumer, or somebody that I know that I sell them at the skate park, because I sell them out of my car or online. People always want to get a discount. I don't understand that. I really don't know why people want to have a discount. Just because I print the own graphics myself, I cut out the middleman. I am the middleman. I get the skateboards straight from the manufacturer, from the wood dude, and I print on them myself. And it's Skater. Most of the brands skateboard brands, the blank brands that I get are Skater owned, Skater made. So everything that I've touched is made by a skateboarder. So, and then these skateboarders, maybe it's just the younger generation, want to get stuff for free or a discount, and want to support not your local skate shop. They'll go to a retail store that sells skateboards that has discounted stuff. When I sell skateboards at $35, I have to sell the skateboard for $35. I can't give you a discount on that 100%, not at all. Unless you're my homie. That I have a couple homies that I hook up with skateboards to help me push the brand. Basically, they ride for the skateboards, they tell people about the skateboards, my t-shirts, everything. They push it for me, and I hook them up for pushing my brand and my stuff for me. But when I come to the skate park and I got a stack of decks for sale and they're $35 and they come with grip tape, don't try to ask me for a discount. That 100%, not at all. Unless you're my homie. That I have a couple homies that I hook up with skateboards to help me push the brand. Basically, they ride for the skateboards, they tell people about the skateboards, my t-shirts, everything. They push it for me, and I hook them up for pushing my brand and my stuff for me. But when I come to the skate park and I got a stack of decks for sale and they're $35 and they come with grip tape, don't try to ask me for a discount. So the next time, this is how I'm gonna give you an example. If say you run a store, or you do whatever you do, and I come to you and you're selling me something for $100, or you do a service and it costs $100. There's a reason why it costs $100, because there's steps involved, plus you gotta have a margin on your profit. Okay, So if I come to you and you're selling me something for $100, and I ask you, oh, let me get it for 50, I'm not making no money. You're not making no money. Why would you do that? Okay, I don't understand. Just because it's handmade, it's made by a skater, it's made by me, myself, and my grandpa in the garage, and I sell it on my website, northwestdistribution.net. The link is down in the description. The skateboard I'm making today is going to be available. The t-shirt I'm wearing, I'm getting screens made, and it's going to be available. I make all the product myself. I touch everything that I sell. Make all the product myself. I touch everything that I sell. I don't get it made out of China. I don't get skateboards made out of China. I don't get stuff shipped from Japan, screen printed in Japan. I don't get, there's other screen print companies that do. I do stuff for businesses too, but the skateboarding stuff on the skateboarding side, I touch it all. The whole product. I'm the one that's printing it. I'm the one that's folding it up. I'm the one that's bagging it. I'm the one that's tagging it. I'm doing everything. So when I put a $35 price point on the skateboard to sell it for $35, I need that $35 for my time. How am I going to pay my bills? If I sell you a skateboard for, I'm not going to tell you how much I buy the skateboard for, but if I sell it to you for the skateboard, where's the money? I'm basically just breaking even. So my thing is, if support your local companies. So my point is, don't complain about the price. If you want to buy a discount shoe, go to Ross. If you want to buy a discount skateboard, go to the Goodwill and search for a discounted skateboard, a used skateboard, because there's a reason why stuff costs that it costs. And that's why I don't understand why people ask me for a discount, or if I can, hook them up. I only hook up 2 people. And those 2 people that I hook up, I can give them anything and they would hold it for me, or they're really good homies. Baron Blues, bitch.
Man, drop that shit for these fuck niggas.
Guns and shovels, motherfucker.
Guns and shovels, motherfucker.
Guns and shovels, motherfucker.
Guns and shovels.
Yo.
Back down as I pull the Mac out. Natural limp, natural pimp. You gotta know who you're fucking with.
It's me.
Your bitch made your bitch do the splits on my dick.
I did it.
Come through with big bucks, get
Whoa.
laid in the shade.
I did.
Spray you in the face if you wanna talk that shit.
Talk that shit.
Motherfucker,
Come
put
through.
your body on display. Mexican cartel,
Drop
hell's
wars.
gonna freeze over before you come over. So I had to curve you. You gotta know who the fuck it is. As I lay that towel down on the bed to fuck your bitch because she
her.
sprays me in that face with that pussy juice.
Damn.
Natural fucking beard oil.
That shit is soft
Pussy
now.
was amazing.
Was it?
Judge me, judge yourself.
Basically, you want to have this set up in a press to screen print skateboards. There is I have a metal thing under here that looks like looks like a skateboard. It's like a skateboard holder instead of a t-shirt holder, and it has 2 little pins that go into these holes. You figure out what size wheelbase you have, and then you get your holes lined up with the pins, and you drop it down. And then you want to get your screens made. This looks like a regular old screen print for a t-shirt. You could use it for a t-shirt if you wanted to, but I use water-based ink for skateboards. You can use another type of ink, oil-based ink for skateboards, but I like to use water-based ink on skateboards because it's on wood and it air dries real quick. And you want to get this at it says on here somewhere, a 305 mesh, because you're printing on wood, different than a t-shirt or a cotton garment, because wood, the ink don't soak into the wood, it lays on top. That's why I use water-based ink, and it's easier for it to dry. And the 305 mesh is so there's less ink going through the screen because it lays on top instead of soaks through with a t-shirt. So the next step is to put this onto here and get this lined up.
Baron Blues, bitch. Get a pen in your pad out and write this shit down. Baron Blues, bitch. Back alley streets. Back alley D, back alley streets. Back alley D, back alley streets. Back alley D. Motherfucker, it's me. Sucker, the real MC.
You can just wipe it off and that is water
Come see me, cuz rub-a-dub-dub. Still drinking a Budweiser, thinking about Grandpa Dub. That shit's never gonna end. You're not in my circle, so don't try to come up to me. You don't deserve a dub.
Shine, you're gonna do both. You're gonna do both. You need to hold it down like you did before.
You're still talking, you're not a star. You're large in charge like a trucker, bitch. Off of Pee Wee Herman. Large in charge, large Marge. Still talking shit, I'll throw you off that barge. The only way that you see me for that product is if you pull up in that back alley. Then I'll throw the tailgate down. Crusaders, bitch. I'm running shit around here, it's my town. You gotta get with this or get thrown down. Real skater shit, Tacoma thrashing, skateboard destroying. Come see me, the only way is to try to get a job. Quit talking shit, I'll pull you in the back alley. Backhand you. Don't come to my town and act like you're running it. I never seen you in the streets or at the skate park. Come see me, cuz after dark, when the street lights come on, then we'll take it back in the day when your mom used to stand on the stoop and yell your name. It's dinner time, but you never responded because you're in the back alley getting put on, then took it off.
We should. I'm not doing it again. It's good.
You're a buffoon. Get it straight. You're never gonna come through. The only way is to the back alley to come see me. But first, you gotta go through my crew, cause we're deep in that.
Now the next step is you gotta clean the screen right away. Because if you don't clean the screen, because you're using water-based ink, and water-based ink dries without heat. You can. It's laying outside in the sun because randomly in Washington it's sunny outside, so I can dry it outside in the sun. But you need to clean your screen as soon as you can, because if you don't dry it and leave the ink in there overnight, it's gonna dry in the screen, and then you're gonna have to go get a new screen made or make your own screen, however you do it, and it'd just be a big waste of time. So the next step is to clean the screen.